KMAC is a proud corporate partner of Texas Tech Athletics, bringing you the best coverage of Texas Tech sports. This is KMAC's Red Raider Nation with Sports Director David Collier. Sponsored by Lubbock National Bank.
Good evening and welcome into Red Raider Nation, another late night of Texas Tech basketball. But anytime you're playing this late into March, you'll play anytime and anywhere. That just happens to be after 9 o'clock tonight in San Francisco. Let's head there once again where Red Raider Nation alum Phil Mayer joins us live with a closer look at the different styles between the Red Raiders and Razorbacks heading into this Sweet 16 matchup.
Yeah,
Phil?
Collier, great to hear from you again. Many a fun afternoon spent in the KMAC sports office with this guy before I moved to San Francisco, where I have the absolute treat of watching these Sweet 16 games today. Florida and Maryland about to tip off, Texas Tech and Arkansas about 25 minutes after that. And I think what separates the Red Raiders from this field is their ability to win if the game is slowed down. Arkansas thrives on chaos. Florida, another team that likes to push it in transition. While Texas Tech, if you slow them down in the half court, they can just dump it into the Big 12 Player of the Year, JT Toppin. He's more than happy to manufacture baskets. But that doesn't mean they can't run. They have a good point guard. They have shooters. I think whichever way the pace of play goes, Texas Tech is well suited.
I think what we've shown is we can do both. And I think that's an important part of winning when you get into these games. For us, especially because of maybe some limited numbers and our involvement in trying to make sure that we play inside out, it's really been beneficial for us to control tempo. But if you think Elijah Hawkins can't play with tempo, then, you know, and Chance McMillan making threes and Christian Anderson's about as good as it gets in the middle third. But these tournaments, with the way you have medias and the way you break in the action for longer stints, it's hard to play as fast as teams want to.
Pace of play is certainly an interesting factor to watch in this game. I remember last time I was in Lubbock when John Calipari brought his Kentucky team to United Supermarkets Arena in 2020. That was a terrific game. I think this one will be too, and I think there are some similarities between those two teams. You remember some talented guards, Emmanuel Quickly, Tyrese Maxey on that team. This team has guys like Boogie Fland, Billy Richmond, DJ Wagner, so it should be a fascinating matchup. I can't wait to see how it unfolds.
No doubt about that, Phil. Coach Cal certainly has his type of guards, and they're pretty good at what they do. Now, before we go, we got to dust off the old fill in the blank segment. We got the open and everything for you here. The Red Raiders need to do blank if they want to advance to the Elite Eight on Saturday.
Stop penetration. I think this game will be won by Texas Tech with its perimeter defense. These Arkansas guards love to slash. DJ Wagner at his best when he's getting to the basket. Same with, as I mentioned earlier, Billy Richmond. They're not as good as jump shooters. They only made 2 3-pointers against St. John's. Maybe that's an area of weakness that Texas Tech can exploit. Make them stay outside in the perimeter, jack some shots, and hope you can crash the glass and win the game that way. So, yeah, I think perimeter defense will be huge for Texas Tech in taking this one home and punching their ticket to the Elite Eight.
Phil, thanks so much. Great to see you once again.